What's up YouTube, Kyron back up in here with another video, and today we got a pickups video. I think it's been about a month or two since I've done one of these. Y'all miss me? Come bring it on, man. Come on, man. I'm sorry I left y'all hanging, bro. I'm sorry. Man, who the fuck is you talking to? I've been on a little hiatus. I dropped only one video in January. I'm so sorry. Forgive me. January was crazy, bro. Like, very busy. We had New Year's, we had my birthday. I had 3 or 4 of my homies' birthdays as well, so every single weekend I was just like cooling out. So I took it as like a little break, to be honest. I took January off, decided to lock in now. Now we're in February. We're dialed. We're set.
Stop the cap.
We're really happy to get into the flow of things, and what better way to do so than with a pickups video. So we got to get straight into it. There's a lot of things that have been accumulated over like the birthday, Christmas even. I don't even think I showed you guys some stuff from that. So there's a lot of like miscellaneous stuff, so we'll get straight into it. Before we get into that, of course, make sure to like the video if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new. Follow the boy on Instagram, GOTSWEIGE is where you can keep up to date with me over there. I post fit pics, this and that, so that's what you can check out. And also TikTok, man. TikTok didn't get banned. We got it back. So if you guys want to follow me over there, Sways, SWEIGE, that's what you can find over there. Also just like reels, whatever. So we'll get straight into this. Before I do, you guys like, we got the wide angle back. I could do this now. Yeah, so we on the Sigma lens. I think it's the 16 to 28. Let me know how you guys like it. I'm still messing around with the new setup, and there's a new shotgun mic. So if that sounds good, if you guys are rocking with that one, definitely let me know, because we're just testing out new things with the new setup. So it's a process. Sorry for the long intro. I will stop jabbering and get into something crazy to start it off. So let's get straight into it. Let's go. Before we get into the crazy piece that's on me, we got to get into the fit, of course. So we got, this is a new addition. I'm tapping into my Philly side. We got the Under Armour little Scully beanie. I feel like everyone wears the Arc'teryx one, but I was like, if I'm from Philly, might as well tap into like some coded nature, you know what I mean? And then also Super Bowl on the weekend. I gotta lock in right now. Okay, I'm gonna wear this. I'm wearing a Hertz jersey. I don't even follow sports like that, but I gotta rock out with where I was born, you know, my born place, so I gotta do that. So Under Armour beanie. Also, side note, I think the Balenciaga Under Armour collab is completely underrated. I might have to go circle back and get some stuff from that, just because for the plot, for the lore, born in Philly, it only makes sense. And then this hoodie right here is from Levité. It kind of gives like ERD vibes, which is why I'm tapping into this hoodie right now, because of the hoodie I'm about to show you guys. But the back script is one of my favorite parts, and also just the natural distressing on the collar, which you can see right here, which is really sick. And with that being said, on that note, yeah, Levité is a store in Montreal, by the way. Under Armour, you guys know already. And on that note, it's similar vibes, you know what I'm saying? If you want a little affordable alternative, you could go to Levité, get that for you. But this is the first piece that we're starting the pickups video off with, this ERD hoodie. This is my second Enfants Riches Déprimés piece. The first one I got was through Archive Threads, and then this one was a gift, which I'm super grateful for. It's like a birthday and Christmas gift together, which I'm ecstatic with. Like, it's so crazy. Like, definitely super grateful for this one. So very, very nice. Piece right here, just super clean cut. I threw the tag back on because I've worn it twice already. I couldn't help myself. Normally I'm very sturdy with preserving the pieces for the pickups video, but this month I was very organized. I didn't do too much filming, so everything was set aside. And then whenever I wanted to dabble into something, I was like, wear it, Kyron, put it right back so that you remember for the video. So we're dialed, we're good for you guys. Got the tags right here. Very simple though, honestly, very simple, straight to the point hoodie, nothing too crazy. Honestly, do I find their price points worth it? I mean, it's up there, you know. If you could afford it, then you could afford it. I think it's subjective. Obviously, it's kind of rooted in the coding of the brand. It's literally in the name, Depressed Rich Kids. So it's not meant to be accessible. It's supposed to be an exclusive brand, but I don't know how I feel about prices driving the exclusivity of brands, but they're not the only people that do it. Hermes does it, Chanel does it, so why can't like an angsty, depressed rich kid brand do it too? You know what I mean? So I feel like they're fighting in the same race. It's just different type of race, you know what I mean? So first piece, Enfants Riches Déprimés, got this in an XL. I'm normally a size large. I just wanted a very slouchy, oversized, distressed, baggy, charcoal gray hoodie. Now this hoodie, this was what I wore from my birthday fit the day of, and since then I've been wearing it so much. It's an insane piece. I love it so much. Like I said before, this is a Dr. Wu and St. Michael hoodie. St. Michael's a really cool brand. I feel like they reference a lot of vintage garments and how they're treated and made, and then they make it into like a luxury interpretation of that, but the washes and treatments are so one-to-one to how vintage garments are, which really makes me like them a whole lot, to be honest, because vintage is a very big part of my buying cycle. It's like something I consistently buy over and over again. Designer is also one of those things too, so I feel like bridging those two things together is really cool. And all of the designs on this hoodie itself are very cool because they're all Dr. Wu's like tattooing style, which I'm a big fan of. I'm a fan of single needle work in general. I plan to get more tattoos down the line. The only ones I have, I don't know if it's gonna catch that, but if you could see that, got this right here and this right here. I got those two in the same session, but I plan to get more. It's the goal. Hopefully this 2025 we get some more tattoos. Maybe I'll capture down the vlog for you guys. I got this also in a size XL, and I got this from my boy Jacob Batat. Shout out to you. It was also your birthday not too long ago at the end of January, so I told you I've been going through a lot of birthdays, guys. But yeah, St. Michael, great brand. If you guys want to check them out, definitely buy it on Grail and stuff though, because I feel like the retail price once again is pretty high. But yeah, if you could go on Grail, they're secondhand, definitely recommend it. Okay, so next up we have this Shayne Oliver Anonymous Club Couture t-shirt. That was a mouthful, pause. But we have this Club Couture baggy tee. It can barely even fit in the frame. This is a huge tall tee. You guys know I'm not really a big logo guy, like in terms of like massive over the chest logo. I'd rather all over print or tiny little chest hit like this. But I was looking for something for like birthday fit vibe, and I think big logo, when it's tastefully done, is something that's good for a birthday because its signature is distinct. Someone's gonna remember it, and it worked for the outfit that I had in mind for my birthday when it came to like the party day. The other one I wore on the actual day of for just a dinner. But yeah, this was a really good one. I love the like kind of raised print that they used on this. It's giving me a spin back to my old ways when we first started the channel. The two brands that I remember being pivotal on the channel was Hood by Air and Bape and Pyrex, of course. But Hood by Air, Shayne Oliver's brand, and now he has Anonymous Club, which is cool to circle back to a designer that kind of started the channel, and then now it finds myself in my wardrobe as I've grown and progressed in fashion. It's really cool, you know? So Anonymous Club, if you guys haven't checked them out already, I think the pricing is pretty fair for what they make. But yeah, really cool. I got this heavily discounted at Essence because it was the last one. This is a small medium, and imagine how big a large would be. You know what I mean? This is massive tee. I don't know how much wearability I'd get out of this again though, because I kind of just wore it for a very distinct day, such as my birthday. So maybe I'll get one more wear out of it, and then I'll let it go towards you guys, because like I can't see the longevity in a piece like this, although I really do like it. It's just too distinct. I'm not really a big logo guy, as I said before, so might get a couple more wears out of this and then let you guys enjoy this like on a whatnot or something. So stay tuned for that. All right, we're gonna take a little accessory break right here. Got this Our Legacy studded belt. I've been on the fence about this, as you guys have seen through the vlogs, for quite some time now, just because I wasn't sure if I was a 90 or a 100 in terms of belt sizing. Realistically, I would love to get a 95 in this, but they just don't make it. So ideally I would have got a 95, but somehow, some way, I tried on this version of the size 100, because maybe I tried on a different one and the leather grain was a bit different or whatever. They just sized it differently, but this size 100 fits me very well. So we ended up biting the bullet on this. Got the famous studded belt. This is gonna be very nice in the summer with just like blue jeans, yeah, blue jeans, white tee, studded belt, whatever type of footwear, just easy breezy, you know what I mean? Little wallet chain, cool. Calm, cool, collected. Very dope. Love this belt. Super sick. I think it's made in Portugal. The quality of the leather is absolutely amazing, and the studding is done very great as well. Adds a lot of weight and substance. So yeah, Our Legacy, one of my favorite simple brands when it comes to just like essentials and like not beating yourself up about like having too elaborate of a piece. I think it's a great staple brand, and Harley and I love it a lot. So it makes me think of Harley, which is one of my best friends who I went to Germany with. So shout out to Harley. So I've owned the Adidas Balenciaga track pants for maybe about like 2 or so years now. I really loved them. They were great. But I recently saw another pair of track pants and I was like, ooh, kind of like them more, but I can't justify having 2 striped down the leg sweatpants or track pants rather by Balenciaga. It just like seemed indulgent. And I was like, one of them got it. Well, that one had to go in order to let another one through the door. So I got these. I got double layered Balenciaga track pants. They're fantastic. I like how there's multiple stripes instead of the Adidas 3 stripes because it's a bit too like, I couldn't wear those with Nikes, and this is a bit more fluid. I could wear it with anything the fuck I want. The double waistband thing, obviously it's a bit trendy right now, but I didn't really get that for that. I mainly got it for this portion of it. Like, this is a cool addition, but if I'm wearing tees that block this, you won't even see it anyway. But yeah, there's a lot of variation you could do with it. Baggy tee or crop tee, like baby tee style, whatever. The leg opening is phenomenal. Just really nice. I fell in love with them when I tried on my Balenciaga bomber when I was in Toronto. And then after that, it was like a love story. You know what I mean? I couldn't stop thinking about them. And now there's another pair that I'm messing with, but only so much Balenci you could get in one time. You gotta be smart, calculated with this shit. It's an addiction. It's too much. OD. Got these in a size medium. I'm like a 32 waist. I wear a lot of 34s right now recently because I like my pants pretty baggy, but the mediums seem to fit me perfectly. So if you're looking for these, check them out. Love this logo, by the way. One of my favorites. This and like the Unity Sport logo that looks like 2 Oakley logos, or probably my favorite Balenci logos. Phenomenal segue. I forgot that I got this as well. I really built up the Philly kit. I was like, why haven't I done this before? I was doing a brand deal with the mall, Royal Mount. If you guys are in Montreal, this is like our new super mall. We've never had like a spot that has a bunch of crazy designer stores all in one space, and I've done a vlog recently talking about it where we went to the opening and all that. But anyway, I did some work with them recently, and through the shopping experience went into Sports Expert because I had this brilliant idea to be like, oh, like why don't I own one of the famous tight shirts, like compression Under Armour long sleeves, because they're super flattering, they make you look great, but it's just great. I love it. One of my favorite pieces. I definitely see myself wearing this a lot casually, and then also for like activities, going to gym, whatever. It's just a great overall shirt. I might get more of them if I feel like I need them, but for this one right now, it's great. I feel like they're gonna wash nicely. It's Under Armour. It's supposed to last. It's good. Let's keep it going. Okay. YN attire. Fashion YN attire. Moving on, I didn't want to wash this because I didn't want this to like shrink or anything, which I doubt it will, but it's not looking as great on camera as it is in person. But this is from O-Files. I got a bunch of stuff from them. This is a long time in the making because Canada Post, which you guys don't know, is the Canadian Postal Service. For us, like, they handle pretty much everything. They're like the mafia, you know, they run shit out here in Canada, and you're not getting anything past them without their permission. So they decided to strike. There was like a month or 2 where they weren't sending nobody's packages. So this was one of them. This was like in a limbo room for like a month or 2. So sorry Oscar for not showing this for so long. I really apologize. But this is one of my favorite shirts to this date. I just love the character that it has. It has this like distressing on the collar, which I really enjoy. Also on the front, I love just repair stuff. It reminds me a lot of like Japanese rework. You know what I mean? Like things like Capital, Visvum, things of that nature. But yeah, this is one of my favorite shirts. It's just very contemporary, fits amazing, has like little curved splits. It's cropped in the body, very flattering sleeves, this like wavy little wing design there too that adds a lot of like movement and like flare. Great shirt, probably like top 5 shirts that I own, and I think it's one of my favorite collections that Ophiles has ever done so far. And that's no glaze, no cap, no nothing. Like he really keeps on getting better and better every single time. From last time I went to Paris up until now, it just keeps on getting better and better. So shout out to Oscar. Gonna keep on getting through to other Ophiles pieces because this is just the tip of the iceberg. I haven't even opened this one up yet. I saved this one for you guys. I'm pretty sure it's a basic tee. Or is it a long sleeve? Oh, it's a long sleeve. But you guys know my uniform in the winter, or honestly all the time, black long sleeve, bro. You guys just saw with the Under Armour. I'll die in a black long sleeve, bro. I just wear this shit all the time. Like I literally probably have 20. Any variation of them, it's just something, it's all reliable for me. I always feel comfortable, confident in a good quality black long sleeve, and this is like a more relaxed one. Most of my other ones are like fitted, more sporty, compression, or they're like very dainty fabric, like the Rick Owens ones, like very loose. This is like a t-shirt material, relaxed long sleeve, which is a cool variation to have, I would say. And it's more of a washed black, which is cool. So also this little split detail in the back on the sleeve. Speaking of the last time I seen Oscar in Paris, he was wearing these bad boys, and I believe it was like a sample, the one that he was wearing. They were crazy. But yeah, these like buckle back raw denim Oscar made for Ophiles. This like leather patch on the back, super clean, really nice. The quality of the denim is out of this world. Love these details with like a little clasp where you can hang your keychain for like your house keys or car key, whatever. Or even better, if you hang your like wallet chain to it, it's also a perfect like little area to attach such a thing. And you could tell it's not something that I'm like, oh, I'm gonna wear so much. Like, bro, these, the moment I got them, straight to the body. So you can see the heel bite is already occurring, but it's a nice, like you could really see the indigo coming to life as you wear it, which is really beautiful. I think the more that I wear these, like they're just going to be so nice over time. I love seeing that type of patina as it just softens, because that's the indigo that we know and love. This is like pure, you know what I mean? All a part of the game. Ideally, I would have sized up one more time for these. I think I already did, but that's just the way I am. I got a large. Normally I'm a 32, so these fit like a 34, but I would, because the way the waist fits, I would still go up even one more size, but that's just me. I would just recommend sizing up once for you guys. My personal recommendation. We're going Ophiles crazy. This is also another heavily complimented pant that I wore. We had this like boys night, me and the homies, not too long ago, when we were seeing Nat off on his European vacation, or not even vacation, just like he was going to go see his father and do some stuff in Europe. And we decided to like all link up at his house, have some wine. So we decided to dress like dapper. So I wore that Ophiles shirt and this and a little hat, and I looked so like smart, just so smart, very posh. It was a very nice outfit, and I love Ophiles for that. I think they're really stepping into their what they know, like they're finding like a design language. Not that they didn't have that before, but it's very consistent now, and you could see that they're ironing that out, like really like dialing that in. So I'm really happy with it. And this is probably the highest, it feels like to the quality of something that you'd find in like blue and green in New York, if you guys have ever been somewhere there. It's just like very substantial, heavyweight trouser. Yeah, like the real McCoy. Perfect example of that stature, I would say. I know that's a hot take, but personally, that's what I feel. Also got these in a size large. The flow is perfect. The leg opening is great. Can't ask for more. So this is a pair that I set aside for a while I was filming this video. It's one of like the first things that I put aside. So when it comes to things like that, it's normally at the bottom of the pile. So I do either forget about it, or I don't want to forget about it, if that makes sense. But on both ends of the coin. But yeah, these are super sick. It was a PR thing. Gant, this brand Gant, I never heard of them before. My agent reached out to me being like, hey, they want to send you some clothes, are you down? I looked at their stuff. I was blown away. Quality looked great. The silhouettes looked very much up my alley, and I was like, sign me up, I'm super down. And I saw these, these lambskin leather wide leg trousers. Real lambskin, by the way. So these are real deal. These are super sick. They remind me a lot of this old pair of Balenciaga denims that had this side stripe, but they're done so much better. Like, and they're wider, first of all. They're leather, second of all, and the stripe is wider, and it's just, they're just more badass. Like, they're just sick. Like what? Like what? Like, these are fucking dope, bro. Like, what? The only thing, if I could tweak anything, just because I'm a leather hoe, I would make these like more like, you guys are gonna cringe so hard. I would make them more like the Rick leather, like a bit more tumbled and like a heavier hide, if that makes sense. But it's lamb leather. It's gonna be softer, more dainty, lighter, which is understood. They just flow a bit better, I would say, in that way. But you can still get a flowy, baggy moment with some calf leather. That's all I'll say. But yeah, very, very nice. Love these pants. They're amazing. I can't wait to wear them because I have not already, and it's paining me. It's paining me a lot. I need to get my wears in with this one. Now, what I say before about dressing smart, bruh. Come on, they sent me a suit. Sorry it's wrinkly, it's been folded up for this video. Don't watch that. But we go suit with this. I wore this for New Year's. I was stepping proper. I was looking not too shabby. You know what I mean? This is, by the way, my favorite idea or favorite way to have a suit. Double-breasted blazer, peak lapels, beautiful color, good shape, good shoulder. Say less, very relaxed, oversized, baggy, whatever. That's my type. That's all I need. In a good material. That's all you need. That's my favorite style of suit or blazer rather. This is great. I'm a big fan of this. So good. Sorry the camera's not doing it justice because of the wrinkles. Gant on the inside right there. It's gonna focus. Let me see this. There we go. Blazer, amazing. I'm gonna show you guys the pants that go with it right now. Sorry if you guys see my roommate's dog's hair on this at all, but this was at the bottom of the film this for a pickups video pile, and this is the trousers that go with the suit. Nothing much to say here. They're just a wide leg trouser in the same exact color. Front pleats to keep it smart and posh. I believe these were like a 34. I went up a size as I always have been doing recently, and they look great. I think I'll try and find photos of me during New Year's to show you guys how they look and all that. But yeah, very, very good. Love these. Fantastic. Don't have to say too much more. Let's go. All right, so you guys know Max. He's my best friend. You guys see him on the channel and the vlogs all the time. He recently just started a job. He's the art director at this brand called Milo and Dexter. It's a Canadian brand. I've done a video on it on my Instagram if you guys want to check it out and know a bit more about it. But I got all these pieces for that video, and it was mainly just to show love because Max starting his new position. I want to help out like a nice emerging brand out of Montreal, and I was like, I already have all these nice beautiful pieces and I've been wearing them so often. I was like, might as well just show it in this too, because the YouTube audience is kind of different from the IG audience. So I was like, let me show y'all, because it's actually fire stuff. So like, let's get straight into it, show you guys what Canada has to offer. You know what I mean? So this is Milo and Dexter. This is the first piece I'm going to show you guys. This is called the Natural Wine long sleeve, which is very on brand for Montreal. You guys know Montreal is like a baby Europe, so natural wine is very coded in the culture and also in Max and I's culture. So I'm sure he loves working for this brand because it's just very him. I got the Milo and Dexter logo on the sleeve right here. This beautiful textile, and these just flowy long white sleeves. You could picture yourself like wearing this in the summertime, little glass of vino, swishing it around, kicked up on the on a little terrace or in the park. You know, very class. Lots of class in this, you know what I mean? This is like, you can go to Capri on a boat, you know, you could do a lot of things in a long sleeve of this nature, you know what I mean? So that's kind of the vibe of this. It's just very like luxe, carefree, relaxed, like sailing, coasting, traveling, just Canadian living, you know what I mean? But also traveling and enjoying your best life, you know what I mean? So this next piece, I actually have to wash it because my roommate, he stole it because he is obsessed with this piece. He stole it from me, but I don't mind, you know what I mean? He stole it from me, so now we have it back for this video, and I'm gonna wash it right after I film this. But yeah, this is the Milo and Dexter rugby. I've always been a big fan of rugbies like this, especially like with my history with Tommy Hilfiger and Ralph Lauren, like that's some of the brands that I grew up so much with, and those are like Americana brands, and this is kind of like a Canadian interpretation of what I see the light of those brands to be. You know what I mean? So rugbies like this are super familiar to me. I grew up as a kid wearing things like this all the time, so gave me that nostalgia, and seeing how I could adapt that into my adult life was really cool. So yeah, just very high, like sturdy, high quality. Love the collar on this too, because it's kind of like a similar to like what you would see in a Dickies material. Obviously a lot more luxe than that, but the rest of it is this vigorous rugby-esque material. So very heavy polo type of vibe, if you could think of that. This isn't a size large, made in Canada. Everything's made in Canada, by the way. So yeah, like literally in his factory, the homie Jobert, who is the owner of Milo and Dexter, like you could see everything be made by hand within the factory. It's right in Chabanel, which is the garment district in Montreal. So very exciting, very cool. These I have yet to wear, but I'm really excited to style them, which is really dope. So let me show you these. But these, you guys know, are you OG? Y'all know what gang this is, right? Drop in the comments below. Drop in the comments below what gang you're part of. Yes, Yellow Gang. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. There's two types of gloves like this too. There's the lined and the unlined. I feel like for being in Canada, you kind of have to go with the lined ones. But yeah, Milo and Dexter. Here, let's put a zoom on that. Milo and Dexter on the little John Bap right there. Beautiful pebbled leather on this glove right here. I love this. This is freaking beautiful. And that's the lining. You can see just great for how treacherous Canadian winters could be. And just the styling is so dope, because like this pop of yellow really does something for an outfit. I'm excited to do something with this for sure. So you guys will definitely be seeing this soon. Styled up, that is. Even just like putting it in like a pocket, like in the front, because of the pop, it's just cool. It's like you can have it as an accessory or actually wear them, whatever you want to do. But I'm telling you that like it's like chrome leather. Like I'm not gassing it. I swear to you, like this is like really, 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 really good. Very impressive. You can see the details of it right here. Like, bro, clean, bro, clean. Another glove. It's funny because I was literally gonna buy a pair of Rick Owens gloves, kind of like this, which is very, very stupid because I know you guys would flame the hell out of me if I bought them. So I'm happy that I got these instead, so that I don't have to go through that that humiliation ritual. So we got these cut off Milo and Dexter. Let me zoom in on this so you guys can see it. I like this because it kind of reminds me of like Loro Piana, but obviously a little bit like in its own way, obviously. This is one of my favorite logos that they do for sure. I want them to use it a bit more on other things. But yeah, these I've been wearing a ton for groceries. Also, just like when I wear my Balenciaga bomber, it kind of gives similar adjacent energy, if that makes sense. So yeah, this is my vibe for sure. Very, very cool. You guys know how much I use and abuse my Chrome Hearts Western belt. It's one of the staples in my wardrobe, that and my chrome wallet chain. So when I saw that they made this, you guys know like the Canadian tuxedo, that's a thing, right? So imagine like Canadian tuxedo, but with this. Woo! Brown Western belt by Milo and Dexter with the little chrome end bit right there. Super sick, dude. Really sick. I love this, and the fact that it's a bit dainty, very similar vibe to how I just got that Our Legacy one. So these two paired in the summer as like a little rotation for like a smaller belt, because the chrome belt is a little too big. It's good for like the all black fits when you're trying to be a bit like over the top, but on a little calm little fit vibe, I'd go for the Our Legacy or this. So I'm happy that I have more belts. Belts are overlooked. Don't sleep on belts. It's a great accessory to play with as a little touch of detail. Look into some good belts. These are good options for you. The Our Legacy one on a higher end, this on a mid end, I would say, because it's still, I think for leather goods, their stuff is priced pretty well. You guys let me know in the comments below if you think it's fair. I think it's very fair, personally. For my birthday, I actually got this hat from Max. It was a gift that he gave me. Super grateful. I've been trying to get one of these hats for quite some time now, and I'm still trying to get more just because it's like a Canadian classic. I'll take this off actually just so I can show you it. But yeah, one of these little like aviator hats. Even with this right now, I'd wear this in the crib, like chilling, you know. And I think the variety of it's actual Sherpa, by the way, you could kind of see. You can see the texture of that, the hide and all that. Very beautiful. And it's like buckled down. See the fur on the inside. So yeah, this is all shearling. Boom. And yeah, you can also put it up like this if you want to style it on some like chromacopia type vibe. I'm just gonna put it like this. Boom. Put the flaps up. So there's a lot of versatility when wearing a hat like this, you know what I mean? So yeah, love these hats. Definitely one of my favorite Canadian keep warm yet functional pieces. Got the Milo and Dexter tag in there as well. Boom. And yeah, all made in Canada. 100% shearling from a sheep. From a sheep. Whoop, almost dropped it. Last Milo and Dexter piece. I do not have like a luxe-esque duffel bag, if that makes sense. The only one I have is from freaking Brandy Belleville, funny enough. Don't ask me how that ended up being the case, but you know what I mean. That's just is what it is. But we got this one from Milo and Dexter. This is like the big boy. This is the big gifted item that they gave me. Super grateful. I love the fact that this is like gonna wear and tear and show a patina. It already has. I've worn this like only twice and there's like a few scratches, and that's not a bad thing. It's just like with a raw leather of this nature is gonna do that naturally, and that's kind of the purpose, you know. They want you to have a story with the bag to really show your own travel, your own journeys, you know what I mean, your own stories. So yeah, very, very exciting. I love this duffel. It's one of my favorites that I have because I don't have too many. But yeah, the details are just great. The silver, the one single zipper, the one single handle. Good weekender bag. Very nice. Excited to travel with this because I haven't yet already. Yeah. I'm Kyron and I'm addicted to black long sleeves. Hello, Kyron. There we go. Stupid. Bro, just too many, bro. If I see one that I think the fit is a little different, it adds a little spice to my life, I'm gonna get it. Redone is one of those places that I really enjoy what they do. They make women's products for the most part, but if you get it in the largest size, I think it could be cool. It's dope. I love what they do. I wish they made more like clothes how they do for women, but for men, because I feel like they kind of try to separate it a little too much. They should take a bit of like the femme elements from the women's wear and bring it into the men's wear, because I think that's what it would actually hit. Really, really dope. Love this long sleeve. I was looking at it for a while. It finally went on sale because I think their prices are a bit steep personally as well too. And it went to a price where I was like, it's reasonable now. I've spent more for a long sleeve for sure. But yeah, so not too bad. Not too bad. Next up, we got this hat from Sundays. Let me show you guys the brand. Sundays. They're made in the UK, I believe. Yeah, so they're made in Britain, which is beautiful. Look at this little tag they got going on. I love when stuff is made where they're sold. It kind of shows you a really cool pivot in what's happening with manufacturing these days. People are just getting more, people are starting to like hound in with their own, which is really sick. This beanie is normally supposed to be worn like this, but it's way too tight on my head that way, which is not a bad thing. It's just I have a large head, obviously. But you guys know me, I like to wear long beanies most of the time. And I've been wearing it like this, and it's type 5. It's type 5 like this. I kind of like it a bit more, and I don't think I've seen anyone online wearing it like this, which it has been more on the uniform display end of things. I think they even have a collaboration with them. So it's in the uniform display, London pub boy aesthetic type of vibe. But I haven't seen the London pub boys break it down like this. So if you see anyone try to copy my flow, just know where it came from, okay? Saggy beanie over the folded beanie. At least for me these days, because I have a lot of hair, have a larger head. This is more my vibe. Or like Scully cap, if I'm doing that. So, Sunday's beanie. If you guys are looking for more baggy tees like the Unsound Rags baggy tees or the Anonymous Club tee that I just showed you earlier in this video, I've come to answer your dreams. This is this brand called Big Boy. Shout out to my boy Dylan. He's based out in Toronto. He has his brand out there. And he sent me these new baggy tees that they're doing. So we have this black. Whoa, these are fire. These are super sick. I love the collar, first of all. Love the starchiness of this too. So it's a good heavy weight. Feels like a pro club. I love the back. Oh, the back patch is a good detail, bro. Very good detail. Love that. Very, very sick. And then the white. Who doesn't like a classic big white tee, bro? Like you're in Atlanta in 2004. Come on, bro. Perfect. It's perfect. I might have to pack these for like whatever next trip I'm doing. I'm wearing it. And I like how they did the sizing. It's big, bigger, biggest. Genius. Smart. Do something different. Spin it up. Switch it up. Have fun. Let's go. And last but not least, we have a pair of pants that I want to show you guys. These came in like within the week, and they are from my homie Owen Rogers. I believe these are a recent release of his, and we've been like Instagram friends for a while. We follow each other, and I've always seen his stuff. He makes really, really cool pieces, and now I finally get to participate. These are freaking sick, bro. These are dope. What? I don't think I ever seen anyone do something like this before. This is very innovative, bro. Like bro, wow. All the openings have this like fish scale sequin on it. Like, bro, what? Whoa, wait, hold on. What? Did you guys see that? I just found that out now, like literally as I did it. That's fucking sick. That's really cool. You see, I like when people design and actually do some cool shit. Like, I've never seen nothing like that before. These are really cool, and it's all over the pant. Like, the whole pant has that. These are sick. These are probably my favorite pants. Bro, there's a lot of good fucking pants in this video. I can't even say that for this video. But out of the emerging designers, this is probably my favorite pant in a very, very long time. I will say that. Yeah, I just have a guilty pleasure for leather pants. You guys know that. I'll wear those all the time. In terms of innovation, these are the sickest. And then the Balenciaga pants, you guys know I was also for the Balenciaga. But that, you throw those in the corner for now. This is what we talking. These are fire. Super sick. Got them in a perfect size. I love them. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you guys sticking by the video once again. Let me know what you guys found was your favorite item. And I think we're gonna wrap it up right here. Make sure to follow the boy on Instagram, GOTSWEIGE. It's where you can keep up to date with me more frequently. I post fit pics, this and that, so that's what you can check out on there. Follow the boy on TikTok, SWEIGE. And sub up, like the video. And I'm going to see you guys on the next one. Peace.